Hey friends, it's Sarah from She's Craft Nation, and today we're going to make faux wax seals using scrapbook paper and just clear regular hot glue sticks. So I have a little 1-inch punch right here and some scraps of scrapbook paper, let me show you, that I've been using. And so you can use any size scrap that you have. And let me show you how easy it is. I already have some circles punched, but this little punch is so easy to use, so fast. And it's super sharp. It's not one of those ones where you have to like slam it down because it doesn't cut very well. It's really good. And then it collects all the little circles in the back for you and you just empty it like that. So I'll link all the supplies I'm using, including this punch and like my hot glue gun and everything, in the description below this video. But what you're gonna do is put your little 1-inch circle right here. I have my hot glue gun set on low. It's already loaded with my hot glue sticks. And then I have my stamps cooling on an ice pack, which helps them to peel off the hot glue easier. If you didn't watch my other wax seal videos, you might want to start there, but we're going to do it just like we did in those videos. So instead of filling it from the top, we're going to fill it in from the side. Make sure your glue gun is nice and ready, and we're going to hold it kind of down here, and we're going to fill in 2 full pumps. Now I've noticed with the clear hot glue sticks, the faster you squeeze the pumps, the more bubbles it gets. So you kind of want to squeeze slow. So that's 1 full pump. You're going to do again another full pump. Kind of drape it around the side. Now get one of your stamps that's on the ice pack. You're going to slowly and gently kind of put it over the center of the paper and then slowly press down. You don't want to slam it down. You kind of want to do it slow and gentle and even around the paper. So let's do another one. We're going to fill it from the side. Do 1 nice slow pump and then another nice slow pump. Kind of bring it around the side and lift. And then you're going to lower it gently right over the center of the piece of paper. It stuck to my fingernail that time. Okay, and you can play around, like we can play around real quick and do 1.5 pumps and just see what that looks like. We might like it better. So let's see if we do 1, that's 1 full pump, and then do like a half. Let's see. Sometimes if you don't do enough hot glue, it will leave like the scrapbook paper rim without the hot glue. And you kind of want all of the scrapbook paper covered with hot glue. We'll do another 1.5 so we can really compare. And it's kind of personal preference on how big you want the rim to be. So there's no like right or wrong way to do it. The fun thing about using the scrapbook paper is that whatever color paper you use is kind of the vibe and the color of the seal. I'll lower it gently. And it's kind of hard. Normally I kind of like lean over and look over the top of them. So since I don't want to get my head in front of the camera, I can't really see really well. So hopefully I'm covering the front part because you really want to put the seal down perfectly and straight. I have one more stamp I want to use. So let's try one more. You see all these little strings. It's easy to peel off the hot glue gun strings later, so don't worry about that. So we're going to do one more. I'm going to try and lean over this one more because I'm afraid that I'm not covering all of the scrapbook paper. So let's see. Okay, let's peel off the first one and see how it looks. They're pretty fast as far as cooling goes. And you're just going to peel off the bottom like this. And then you can see right there. And so the paper kind of shows right through. So these were, oh, you know what? I mixed those up. This was 1.5 pump and this was 2 pumps. This one I think was 2 pumps as well. And then this one down here was 1.5. The 1.5 kind of barely, I don't know if you can see that. It didn't really leave a rim on this part. So I don't know that I'd want to use that one. So I'd probably move that one to the side. So 2 for me is probably a little bit more what I want. Okay, let's put these back on the ice. So leaving it on the ice pack helps it get plenty cool for the next time, and it peels off of the hot glue better. So like, let me show you, we'll do one of the greens so we can kind of see how the scrapbook paper changes the whole look. I'm going to do 2 full pumps. And like I said, you really want to make sure you're doing it from the side and then filling it in really nice and full. I keep on touching it with my fingernail, y'all. And then slowly lower it. Let's see, I don't know if I have any more greens over here. I have a purple that we can try just for fun. So like I said, you don't want to slam the stamp down because that will cause more bubbles. You want to kind of slowly lower it and push it slowly. You can kind of look around it because y'all won't be worried about your head blocking a camera. So look around and kind of make sure it's covering all of the scrapbook paper. I'm going to punch, I have this green little scrap that's kind of torn. So I'm going to punch some more green ones. Do a couple more. This hot glue gun is like by far my most consistent good hot glue gun, and it was under $10, so I'll make sure I link that one as well. Okay, let's do again. Okay, let's go ahead and peel this one off. Yeah, so those are doing really good. So I think 2 pumps for this hot glue gun, but different hot glue guns might kind of have a different pump amount and all that. It depends how hard you're squeezing. So you be the judge of that. I'm gonna do a few more just so we have plenty to play with. Okay, so now that we're done with these, they look really pretty already, but the designs of the stamp doesn't show through really well. Like you can see the color of the paper and all that, but the actual stamp that I use is kind of hard to see. So we're gonna add some gold highlights. So if you watched my video on how to add gold highlights to a wax seal, we're gonna do the exact same thing. So I have my gold leafing pin. We're gonna go ahead and get it kind of pumped up and ready to go by just dabbing it. I have an extra envelope here, and you kind of have to dab it up and down to get the ink kind of to the tip of the pen, really flowing. So there we go, it's pretty ready. So let me show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the inside design like this. And you're just going to kind of do it lightly over the raised part of the stamp design. So already you can see how well that shows up. So you could leave it like that, or you could do the rim. So we're going to try to do the rim, just kind of gently painting. You don't have to do the whole thing like perfectly. You can kind of just do like a thin border. Like that. Kind of just using my finger to hold down the center so it won't spin too much. It's still spinning a little bit. Okay, let's do another one. This one was a cool leaf design. So I have a bunch of different fall stamps, so I'll kind of link all the stamps that I found that were more like fall designs in case you want specifically fall ones. And then we're gonna do the same thing, kind of do the border around. If you get it on the stamp, which I just did, no big deal. Just while it's still wet, you're gonna use a wet paper towel and kind of just wipe it right up. And if it gets it off anything else, you just kind of, while it's wet, it's really easy to get up. So you can add it back to where you messed it up. But let's see, kind of, the ink is really coming out of this pen now. So it's kind of flowing. You could definitely, if I wasn't filming this, I probably would do like all of the design first and then the rims later so that it was easier to kind of hold on to. but you get the idea. And so since you're just using scrapbook paper and that's the main color showing through, of course you can customize these kind of for any theme, any holiday. So if you were to do like ones for Christmas, you could use more Christmas red and green paper and then pick a Christmas or holiday themed wax seal stamp. There's these wax seal stamps come in all different designs and themes. And so it's just really easy to make custom themed wax seals using the colored scrapbook paper of your choice and then the stamp of your choice. So I just think this is super fun. Like I know I want to make some holiday ones. If you were like doing a baby shower for a boy, you could do pastel blue paper and then like a really cute little stamp. So it's just kind of fun to mix it up and make something super custom. Okay, friends, so now that you're done with the gold highlights, of course, you can use these little faux wax seals however you want. If you want to turn them into stickers, you would do it just the way that I did it in the wax seal sticker tutorial and use these little stickers. These are double-sided. You just peel them up, put them on the back of the faux wax seal, and then you peel off the double-sided sticky and stick it down. You can, of course, like do a dab of hot glue and then attach it with the hot glue. But you can really use any adhesive to attach them to anything you want to. But they turned out so pretty. I love how you can customize them. And I really hope that you feel inspired to make some of your own. As always, I will link all the supplies in the description below this video. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe for more videos. Bye!
She's crafty and she knows it. She's crafty and she knows it. She's crafty and she knows. She's crafty and she knows it.